Hey everybody, so today I'm also going to be doing a video that is about Fightland because the game is now in open beta so that anybody who has assets can come and play the game. All the tokens are out and on the marketplace. People are starting to be able to play and earn in this game, but at this point it is still probably a pretty small niche community on the Wax chain. We haven't really got to big adoption, but there is one key element missing that I think will help push us to a bigger amount of adoption, and that is the scholarship system. I have told a lot of you that I'll be probably trying to put out scholarships for this, but only if really it makes sense and you guys can actually make some money. If we're still looking at the game being very simplistic, let me know. If you're not making, like $1 or $2 a day playing the game, would you really want to come and play a scholarship where you get to play and earn some of the tokens? Or would you prefer I just kind of run the account on my own, keep leveling my fighters up, keep making videos and showing people how to play? I don't know for sure what I should be doing. So if we get into the overall look of the game, they've had one big announcement that they announced today. Sorry, I should have loaded this before I got into making the video, but we'll see how long this takes to open up. So they added in the upgrade feature. Now, we all knew that when the game launched, it would not launch with the upgrade feature and it wouldn't launch with the scholarship system. Both of those were supposed to be released a little bit after, and it's good to see that they've already got the upgrade system in play. Again, also, you can practice this game for free if you want to come and learn how to play. I'll be doing a match quickly, showing you how it is done and touching places on each part of the board. Now, again, they do have the staking system. You can go ahead and see your Fightanium rate per day. This number seems pretty high. I already did a claim today, but I'll do another one and you'll see that my Fightanium amount went up. You probably didn't catch that, but from 4.1 million to 4.3 million. Now, as you can see, I have a couple teams sitting here at this level, which is about the third rarity. I have another third rarity promoter that I need, but not a full team filled in. I've got a decent amount of teams at this level, and then I've got some amateur teams. What I'm debating is whether or not I should loan out these amateur teams, or if I should just be looking to upgrade these cards and put together more teams, say at this level. I don't know for sure. We'll be finding out, but I will be taking a look at the tokens so you can understand the earning mechanics of this game. So again, the tokens. This is Fightanium. Fightanium is used to buy credits to pay the game. Fight creds are used to actually play the game. You need to actually use one of these to be able to register your fighters. Combat and upgrade tokens are used to upgrade fighters along with fight coin. So if I were to go into the upgrade feature, you can see I can either purchase an upgrade card on Atomic Hub. We'll go ahead and click there so we can go ahead and see what they're selling for, because these are cards that you can craft. And as you can see right now, they're listed for around $6. A few of them, then they're up here at $9. Well, I don't know how many of these have currently been sold, but this is what's currently on the marketplace. Some of them people might be using them, some people might be selling them. Another thing we can look at are fighters. Now, as you can see, fighters are down here actually at a lower price than they were in the past. So maybe we're getting, but okay, wait, I have to make sure. Let's look at V1s. Yeah, so there are V1 fighters still here at $1. Maybe this is because the game has not really taken off at launch. We're not getting a lot of earning. So I might have to come out here and actually pick up some of these. But also, I think they're listed so low because the overall market's down a little bit. So there are, 3 wax, I think, is around what it used to be. But these used to be a little bit more than $1. Promoters, you can pick up 2 pretty cheap. So if nothing else, maybe I'll just pick up more cards in the near future. We'll have to see. I do still think that once this game has a working scholarship system, that maybe we can drive enough players over here to help raise the price of these assets. So far, hasn't worked out great, but it's still, you'll have to tell me, is this game just too simple? We'll get into it and we'll play it really quickly so you can see. If I wanted to craft this token, it currently would cost 1,300 of these tokens. So see, the game is built to have dynamic costs to help support the price of their tokens. So I would have to go out to the marketplace and buy almost over 1,000 more tokens if I wanted to make an upgrade card. Now, how do you earn those tokens? You earn it by playing the game. So if I go over here to fight, I can go ahead and go to my V1 fighters, because they are the ones that can earn. And I can go to, I want to just basically use my higher rarity fighters. So I'm going to start off by, I don't have, by my number one contender. I have one of those, so I'll register her to fight. You have to do a signed transaction. You can use Wax Cloud Wallet, or you can use Anchor Wallet like I did. And then I'll go ahead and go and register my gatekeepers. I have a few different gatekeepers that are all V1. And as you can see, I'm currently using up my 120 fight cred tokens to register my fighters. So basically, to register all of them, I'm going to get more. Now, I do have one collab fighter that is pretty rare, don't I? Oh, where did he go? Oh, register your fighters. Haha, I have to go over here. All collab right here. So I'll register him as well. So that'll give me all of my more upgraded fighters to fight with, because of the cost of fight cred. If we were to go to get credits, those ones are currently sitting at 38,000 of these tokens. So as you can see, I have 40 million. So to get, 20 tokens, it's going to cost me 700,000 of those tokens. But I went ahead and spent that. This kind of gives you an idea. The more of those that get bought, and the more tokens of these tokens that come off the marketplace, can actually push this price back down. But again, they're using their internal marketplace by looking at the external market to base how much you have to spend to earn these cards. So a lot of people have been trying to dump this token, so a lot of it is out in the marketplace, as opposed to a lot of it being used to play the game. So now we'll go back into the fighting. We'll go to my registered fighters. Oh, all registered fighters. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Start fighting. Now we'll just go to all. We'll go ahead and start with just one of these ones, just to do a quick match. I'll turn the animations on so you can see them. So basically, there's a random choice of who goes first and who goes second. I'm going against a fighter who has a better chance to beat me, so I might lose this fight. When you counter, you have to counter. That's the only little animation. You have to counter with the move that counters their move. So he did a kick, grapple defends kick, so a grapple can defend a kick, or a kick can defend a kick. If I were to throw up my punch card, I would automatically lose, given his cards are higher than mine. But so since my grapple can play, I can put that there. Now, I was played this probably wrong. I tried to save my punch card for the end. Even though my card is higher, I lose because punches can't defend kicks. That's the first round. So now we go into the second round. I lost the coin flip. He's going first. So now we're at a kind of interesting move. He played a grapple card. Now I could either let him win, or I could beat him and take control for the next move. This is kind of an interesting one. Now, one of the things I know, he's a kicker, and kicks defend punches, not grapples. But he'll have a really strong kick too. So I'm actually going to go ahead and lose this first round. This might be a mistake, but this is what you have to learn how to play the game. See, this one's kind of interesting. Now he played another grapple. I'm probably in trouble here, because I'm going to play my grapple and I'm going to win the second round. But I wanted to do that in the last round, because he might have a better kick than me. Oh, I got lucky, and punch does not defend kick. Even though he was a kick character, he did not get a kick card. Okay, so now when I'm attacking, I always want to use one of my weaker cards that I don't think has a good chance. So I'm going to throw this kick out there, and see, that 400 kick was never going to beat that. Now, I don't have a good counter to that punch, so I'll play the weaker card. Now I'm hoping he has a weak grapple, or a weak punch, or a weak kick. He didn't, so I lost the match. I was able to play my best card in the last position with that strategy, but again, in this example, I got matched up to a higher fighter. Now we'll go ahead and try one more fight. Here I got matched up against a weaker fighter, so hopefully I might have a chance for him to play some weak cards. Of course, he started off with a very powerful punch. Kicks defend punches, so I can throw my kick out there. It got rocked. He has a kick. Grapple defends kick, so I can throw out my grapple. It'll get rocked. And now he'll throw out a kick defends punch, so I lost that first round, even though he had much better cards than me. So as you can see, there is some randomness to all of this. I'm defending again. I'm going to try to save my bigger punch here because I'm hoping to. So this is kind of an interesting one where I'll have to hope he can't beat my grapple. There, got that round, so I have a chance here. We'll go into the final round. Let's see. I'm attacking, so I'm going to start with kind of a weak grapple. He might be able to beat that. I understand that, but I never like having that card. I don't like that he had that big punch. That's very interesting. Well, all I can do is do this. Oh, but luckily he had a grapple card. My grapple card was bigger, so I'm going to come through with the win, and I'm going to pull down. When you win a match, you'll see with V1 fighters, you earn tokens. So I earned my collab token, and then if you win at least 10 matches, you earn a fight coin. So I need to win 3 more. I'm not going to go through any more fights, but those are kind of the fights as you can see them. It's a simple game, but also a complex game, a game of luck, and a game of skill, even though it might be considered mostly a game of lunch. Now, if we look at the marketplace, you can see all the tokens on here. And you can see that currently there's not a lot of volume every day on these tokens, but the 7-day volume looks a little bit better. So there are people who are spending wax tokens to get these tokens. You can get them and earn them. They are just, so this is the token that you use to buy credits. That one's not going for so well. The actual credits are selling for okay, 0.4 wax. The collaboration tokens are selling for half a wax. The upgrade tokens are actually selling pretty cheap, which is kind of interesting. That's probably why it costs over 1,000 for you to be able to upgrade them. And the actual Fightland token itself is selling for a little over a wax. That's the one that you earn for 10 wins. So it's not a terrible marketplace, but it's not really where I think a lot of us were hoping to see. But until we have a lot more players who actually want to play the game, that'll push up the value of this token. Once this token's value is up, that'll push up the value of all the other tokens that you can earn. So hopefully we'll see that happening. Here in the Discord, you can see that they do have the active upgrades. This one was about the upgrade token coming out and going live. Here, he did a little thing for anybody that has these cards. You had a chance to get a Fightland card by burning the early access passes. I got lucky and I did get one. They also talk about here, they're just showing some this was the announcement of the game going live, of staking of cards going to 100%, and there was some announcements and things. Sorry I didn't cover it super live, but hopefully if you were somebody that had access, you were following it and you were able to get into the game. So that's it. I just wanted to do a quick update on here. I'm not going to upgrade any fighters, but we can go ahead and look at the page for upgrading fighters. As you can see, it'll be green if you have enough. So I have enough to upgrade her. I have enough to upgrade him. Actually, I only needed 3 for this one. 4 for this one. Here I have a lot of these ones, so I'm able to start upgrading them. So it's an interesting thing. They do have this nice thing where if I wanted to try to upgrade this card, I need 2 more. This is a collab fighter, so it might be worth it to upgrade him, but as you can see, collab fighters are still pretty expensive. There's only 2 on the market for sale, and they do cost, $15 and $20, so maybe I wouldn't want to upgrade that one, but I could go and say, okay, so maybe, I want to get some more of this one. Well, no, that's a collab fighter too. I have a lot of, if it's not a collab, I tend to have a lot of them. Oh, here, Kane. So if I wanted to upgrade Kane to be a better fighter, I could click on him. I could come over here. Now, he doesn't earn tokens, so as you can see, he's a cheaper fighter, only about $1, so I could buy 2 of him, and I can start upgrading them. But as of this point, until tournaments come out and the PvP aspect of the game gets going, we're not going to really see these things get bought because there's not going to be those tournaments. Right now, we are in a PvE mode only, so we only get to fight and register our cards and fight them against the computer. All right, everybody, hope you like this quick update on Fightland. I hope you check out the game and think about getting into it while it's early and cheap. I'm hoping I'll be able to make some fun videos later on showing you just how much money certain people are making playing this game. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.